If you're an early stage startup founder trying to hire people for your team, you're probably in a very difficult position. It's probably true that you don't have a lot of money to hire people indiscriminately. And even if you did, you don't quite want to do that. So you want to make sure that every person you hire actually fits into the company well and fits to the role that you're hiring for. Number one, you want to make sure that they have the right skill set, but that's kind of the easier thing to look for. The other soft skills include making sure that they have a startup mindset and that they would actually fit in with your company culture. Those soft skills are often very difficult to tell during an interview. People behave very differently during an interview, and once they start working in your team, you may find out that they're not a good fit or that they didn't really know what it means to work in a startup, etc. We've been able to build amazing teams again and again, so I'm going to share with you two secrets that will particularly reveal during an interview, to some extent, whether somebody is a good fit for your company and for startup mindset. Number one, after all the other rounds of discussions are over, either my co-founder or I will have a final discussion with the candidate, actively discouraging them from joining us. This is a brutally honest conversation where we lay out all the different ways in which we could be wrong about what we're pursuing, where we could fail, and the most likely outcome being that we are going to fail, or we may even not be able to raise our next round. There is nothing false about this discussion. This is the reality in terms of statistics. Over 90% of the startups do fail, and we're simply presenting that truth in a very obvious and fully laid out fashion to the candidate, telling them that they should seriously consider whether this is still a risk they want to take. People who get past that discussion and still feel strongly about joining us, yeah, they're the real deal. Number two, one or more of us will have a long discussion with the candidate, often 45 minutes, maybe an hour, going over particular areas of problems, usually related to things we're building and to the extent we can share publicly, having them participate in kind of a brainstorming slash just regular discussion. This is to assess how quickly they get mentally exhausted talking about these problems. To endure the working style of me and my co-founder, people do have to have a very high tolerance for lengthy discussions, what may feel like endless discussions on certain topics where we are trying to dig in very deep into problems we're solving and trying to emerge on the other side with solutions to it. People with shorter attention spans or those who get tired easily in longer discussions are unlikely to be a good fit for this. The second part of this is not necessarily indicative of an overall fit for any startup. It is specific to our working style, so they may actually be a fit for some other startup where the founders do things very differently. But generally, if you're solving complex problems, you got to have the ability to think deep.